Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know, my name is April Canoli. I am a life and career strategist. I specialize in helping people create a life and a career that they love. Don't forget to check out my website, aprilcanoli.com. And if you like my content, please feel free to come back for more. Hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, and hit that little bell button down at the bottom. I would appreciate it if you would. Thank you very much. So tonight I wanted to talk a little bit about moving past the fear when you are in transition with jobs, basically. I had a client come to me actually earlier in the week, and I thought I'd go ahead and touch on it because there's a lot of people, you know, you go on the news and you hear about, you know, the jobs are here, right? It also kind of depends upon what industry that you're in. For me personally, I'm in HR. I decided to move in a different direction actually years ago when I was laid off, and just a myriad of things had happened, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to transition my life into X, right? So it allowed for me not to have to go back into the workplace on a regular basis. I can take, you know, some contracts here and there while I'm building up my brand, while I'm building up my company, and then propel it and help other people. My main goal was to help other people be able to transition back into, you know, the typical corporate working arena, right? So having done so and currently doing so, one of my clients came to me and they were like, well, how do I manage the emotional piece of being unemployed? You know, he went from making, gosh, well over $160,000 a year to having to live off of savings and take jobs he wouldn't normally take in order to just survive. So that right there is an actual blow, to be honest with you. It's a blow, not only to the ego, but to your mindset, and being able to manage that and say, you know what, I am not just a number. I'm not just a cog in the wheel. I'm more than that. I can move through this accordingly. So first and foremost, I had him grab my book, which will be linked below. And it's just, it's a quick read, but at the same time, it gives you that straight, that blunt, because I'm a very straight to the point person, right? I help people find their personal Easter eggs. I help them find their strengths again, or help them identify their weaknesses and how to turn them into strengths. So we went through a couple of different training exercises to assist him in saying, you know what, that makes sense. Because when you're inside of your head and you're constantly thinking, oh, well, what if, and I can't, and you know, they probably think I'm X, and they probably think I'm Y. Scrap all that. You know what I mean? Like, that's irrelevant. What you have to focus on is what your strengths are. So for example, if it's you're really strong in Excel and pivot tables, play that up. You know, if you find a position, say it's in IT, right? And say you're a Java developer, well then stay abreast on all the changes in Java, J2E, all the nuances within that particular, you know, program, and stay abreast of it, but at the same time, still be actively practicing, actively in the groups, speaking to people. Does that make sense? So if it's something that you really want to focus on doing or switch gears and do, there are coding places, there are different books out there where you can go and get the knowledge that you need to be able to say and put it out on your resume to say, I'm currently doing X. So it doesn't necessarily have to be an entire, oh, woe is me type of situation. It's a matter of realizing what you bring to the table, capitalizing on that in a way that makes you stand out more. Being able to say, I specialized in this. You know what I mean? To make it more niche, to bring it down to a very finite level so that the next time you go out for an interview or you apply for a role that asks for a particular type of specialization, you can go out confidently and say, I do X. I do this in this particular project. A lot of times people don't put their projects on their resumes. And I'm like, if this is what you are currently working on, I don't care if it's for, you know, a freelance project or if it's for, you know, just a side thing that you enjoy doing, that's still practicing it. You're still doing it. Just because you don't necessarily have any monetary gain on it doesn't mean that it isn't a practice skill. You know what I mean? So, also, some other ways of getting through the emotional piece of it is daily affirmations. Take one of those sticky notepads and just write, I will X. I can, you know, Y. I love me. You know what I mean? I'm worth it. I can do it. Because you can. You really can. It is a matter of changing your mindset. And when you change your mindset and you put those words out there that I can, I will, I can do, this is going to happen, the universe has no choice but to rise up to the occasion and give you what you are asking for. So with that, my friends, I'm going to bid you adieu for now. I hope all is well. And if you have any questions, you have any, you want a coaching session, I will leave my information down below so we can keep in touch. I'll also leave my website below so you can go ahead and grab the book as well. That's step one, getting your mindset ready for greatness. Till then, my friends, bye.